Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today was unfortunately the last day of the Modern Warfare Alpha. But fortunately, today was the day that I really was able to sit down and play it for an extended period of time. Also, I was able to plug in my keyboard and mouse to the PlayStation 4 and take full advantage of the keyboard and mouse support on the PlayStation 4 and in Modern Warfare. So all of the gameplay behind you is going to be me using a mouse and keyboard against those console peasants on the PlayStation 4. Before we get into the mouse and keyboard stuff, I want to just talk about this game because after playing it for a couple more hours than I did the first day it was released, I gotta say, I am fully hyped up for this game. I am very much ready. The weapons, the mechanics, just the gunfights themselves are just so rewarding and addicting to get into. They've made so many things really, really well done. This is like the most polished Call of Duty that I think we've ever seen so far. And the biggest factor that plays a part in that, at least for me, has to be the weapons. The weapons, I mean, of course, the map design, the sound design is so freaking good as well. I love hearing footsteps. It's so great. But the weapons, like they've done such a great job of keeping that Call of Duty sort of arcadey, fast time to kill gunfights. So it feels like Call of Duty, but the visual recoil and the visual kick that all the weapons have and the sound, the punch, they look like they pack a punch and they feel like they pack a punch as well. And it's just so visceral. And I know that word gets used a lot, but it truly is. It feels like automatic and it feels like it has weight to it. And it's so immersive and it's just gorgeous. The way you walk with guns, I know like people compare this to Battlefield all the time, but like you just feel like you're in it. You feel like, yes, you are holding this weapon. You're maneuvering this person, this character that's holding this weapon. It's just so well done. It's so well done and it's freaking addicting. So I'm excited for Modern Warfare. Now, let's talk about the mouse and keyboard. This is going to be the first game that I really kind of got everything kind of down. It's still a little sloppy because the sensitivity for controller versus mouse and keyboard is a little weird, especially the difference between aiming down sights and not aiming down sights and whatnot. But I really started to get a feel for it around this game. Here, you'll see in the background. And specifically, I want to show you the final round this is, where you see the difference, the night and day difference between playing with the controller and playing with the mouse and keyboard. Because you can see here, I'm using a shotgun. Obviously, it's a little bit better with the mouse and keyboard. You don't need to aim, you're a little bit faster. But you could see how I just jump shot this guy. My aim is on him, and then I can quickly flick the mouse over to where I actually heard that other guy coming, and then I just have good precision accuracy there, and it's so much better. It's so much of a step up from a controller that I'm just so happy that I can use it. I am definitely, now it's kind of sold me that I'm gonna get the PlayStation 4 version so I can play the beta, because now I can use my mouse and keyboard and I can get like 2 weeks of just Modern Warfare on a mouse and keyboard. Obviously the second week being on my PC with actual amazing settings and whatnot. But man, this has got me so excited. And I will say this alpha was pretty weird when it comes to like the mouse and keyboard and key bindings. There, at least as far as I could look through the menus, there wasn't a key bindings thing where you can change what key bindings there are. And unfortunately, there wasn't even a menu where it showed you the key bindings. I just had to kind of like fiddle around with the keyboard a couple rounds until I figured out where everything was. Like E was a grenade, G was a grenade, and V was a melee, which is totally not how I have all of my PC games set up. And so that was pretty difficult. And you'll see on this round in particular where I'm trying to figure out the melee button and I just couldn't do it. And so I was just mashing my keyboard trying to find that melee button. And we won anyway, but it was pretty funny. I will talk about the new game mode, the Gunfight OST, I believe it was called. I actually really liked that game mode. I think that was really well done. They did a really good job. It does a really good job of, instead of just randomized loadouts, because with the randomized loadouts, it's like, I'm not really good with pistols, so I'm pretty bad at the pistol rounds. Or, I really like the sniper, so I'm excited for sniper rounds. And with the randomized loadout, you don't really get that consistency, and you don't get that level of strategy. I mean, you do once you have the weapons, But with the OST, you can plan out your routes a little bit more. There's an extra layer of depth, because if you're somebody who really likes using shotguns and you're playing King, you can rush up to the middle, get the shotgun, and now you have a little bit of advantage. You can strategize that way. Or if you're somebody who likes to snipe or used to use SMGs, you can rush in a different route, and you can use that knowledge against your opponents. If you know your opponent always likes going for the SMGs, then you can plan your route accordingly and go for the pistol on the side and try to take them out. You can go with the sniper up somewhere and try to take them out that way, or, whatever the case may be. I think it adds a really cool different layer of depth that I really enjoy about this 2v2 game mode. And the 2v2 game mode as an alpha is just so freaking genius as is, because like I said in my previous video, the core essence of what people really enjoy about Call of Duty is the gunfights, because that's what that's what first person shooters are. It's like a lot of gunfights and how you engage in that. And it's the 2v2 game mode feels like it's this micro space for the entire game. It feels like the map design, the sound design, the gun design, the gun mechanics, all in this tiny little arena, like a little bite-sized thing. So if the bigger game is just this sort of map design, this sort of sound design, and this sort of gunfights on a bigger scale with 6v6 and with kill streaks that reward you for getting these kills and doing well, then I think I might fall back in love with the Call of Duty multiplayer. I know, I took Black Ops 4 off because it's a Treyarch game, and I hate Treyarch multiplayers because they're objectively the worst in my opinion. I don't know how it's objective and in my opinion, but you can figure it out. I loved World War II. It's really up there. It's really up there. World War II could have done a couple things better, but I'm really freaking looking forward to this game. So that's my thoughts on this alpha. I'm incredibly excited. I can't wait for the beta. I honestly can't wait for the beta. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what videos I'm gonna post, because I'm just excited for this. I just want to keep playing this every day. So that makes me excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts about the alpha in the comment section below. Did you play it? Did you just watch it? What do you think about it? This game truly feels so much different when you yourself are playing it. So it's so great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.